Alright. So having understood the Kirchhoff's voltage law and current law, so let us see the series resistors and voltage division principle. And usually in the circuit analysis, we have the requirements to replace the two elements which are connected in series by a single element. So when elements are connected in series, we replace those two elements by its equivalent value. That is one primary step which we frequently take up in the circuit analysis. And one more consequence of these series connected elements is that when elements are connected in series across a voltage of V, that going to be divided in proportional to the resistors values. So that is what voltage division rule. So let us see these concepts in this section. So for which let us consider a voltage source of V and a resistance R1 and R2, where R1 and R2 is connected in series. So try to observe here, there is a junction point which is connecting these two elements. So that junction point is the node, and if you observe carefully, this node is connecting only two elements. So the node which joins or connects only two elements we can call as a simple node. So as because this node is joining the two elements R1 and R2, so we can say R1 and R2 are connected in series. So we seen the series connection definition in this way that so if there exists any simple node between two elements, those two elements are said to be connected in series. Right. So now let us consider that these elements are connected in series, no doubt that. So this series is just like something you can assume that. So the current flowing through this branch is I. Let us consider the current is I. The current is I amperes. Now try to observe same amount of current will try to pass through the second element also. Second element also. This you can assume in simple way that as like this. You are traveling on a road. As long as you have single road, means only one path for your traveling journey, then you will not take any diversions. So you will be moving through only this particular road. You are moving through only this particular road. You cannot travel like if you are going on a vehicle, you cannot go through the jungle or through the forest. So instead of that, you will be just traveling over the road. So wherever road is there, you are traveling only on that road. So here this series represents that only one road is existing. There will not be any junctions. So which diverse or which make us to be like whether should I go in the straight or right side. This kind of junctions does not exist. So only simple things will exist that so you will not have any confusion where to travel. If you get two roads, then you have confusion that whether should I go straight or should I take the right side. So as long as you get only one path for your traveling journey, so all those elements you can say simply in series. So see here. So I have one traveling path in this way. So I can say these entire things are connected in series. After reaching this path, I can still move. This you can imagine something like road. So the current will also will passing in this way as like your journey. So like wherever it started, then you might be coming back in this way and reaching to your again same starting point. So this is one loop. So or a simple one single loop circuit. Now for this circuit, let us see that the current through R1 is I, current through R2 is also I. This is one of the important feature of series connection element. Series connected elements have same current. Series connected elements have same current. Next is let us take the Ohm's law. Let us take the Ohm's law to determine to determine the voltage across this R1 and voltage across R2. So can I say voltage across R1 V1 is equal to, so I into R1 from the Ohm's law. Similarly, voltage across R2 is V2, which is equal to I into R2. So I got voltage across R1 and voltage across R2. Now can I use the Kirchhoff's voltage law KVL? Only one loop is there, so I no need to specify this loop is so and so. If two loops are there, I will say L1 and L2. So Kirchhoff voltage law states that plus V1 plus V2 minus V is equal to 0. So if we simplify these things, can I get V is equal to V1 plus V2? This is one equation. Now from the Ohm's law we got what is V1, what is V2. So let us substitute those values here. So V1 is I into R1, V2 is I into R2. So if we take the current common, so we get this as I into R1 plus R2. So this is what V. So we can make this equation as even in this way also, that I into Req is equal to V, where Req is R1 plus R2. R1 plus R2. That means this entire circuit can be written in this way, that here. So you can assume that these elements, so let me choose this. These two series connected elements might be inside a box where we can replace that box by one equivalent resistance instead of two resistors. We can replace that by one equivalent element as like this, Req, whose current is I, whose voltage is V. So that V is equal to I into Req. This relationship holds good. This is something like in a simple way you can imagine it. So in a box you have two 1 rupee coins. So you are not interested to carry out those two 1 rupee coins in your journey. So that may leads to, like if such things, too many things are there, like 1 rupee coins 1000 is there. Will you carry 1000 1 rupee coins? Like let us say you want to take journey from one place to another place. It is difficult for that. For that what you do is that you go to shop and you hand over that 1 rupee coins of 1000 and you take one single 1000 rupees note. So like that what I am trying to do here is that instead of these individual elements R1, R2, just I am trying to merge that how much is the total value inside this pink color box. The total value is equal to Req. How much is that? Is sum of these two resistors. Sum of these two resistors, this equation is valid only for this series connection of the elements. If there are any other kind of things, we see what is its equivalent. But as of now, if the two elements are in series, those two can be replaced with a single equivalent value as Req. So these two circuits are similar and both are same. Both are equivalently same. So this is what like the series connection concept, that when the elements are connected in series, its equivalent resistance is sum of its resistor values. For example, if n resistors are there, if n resistors are in series, what we do? So like this, R1, R2, R3 and so on, Rn. So these n resistors are, let us say, inside a box, as like previous assumption. Now I can say these might be 1000 number, 1000 coins with you. So you want to make that entire 1000 coins into single one note or one something. So that we can say that this entire box have some equivalent resistance which is equal to sum of all the resistors, that is R1 plus R2 plus and so on, Rn. This is R1, R2, R3 and so on. We replace all those elements by one resistor value now. So what I will do is that just simply I will say these all are, instead of representing R1, R2 and so on Rn, just I will say Req whose value is sum of all these resistors. So this is valid only when the elements are connected in series. Next, let us see one more important feature. When these are connected in series, try to observe that the voltage which is V, across this entire box, you can see here, how much is the voltage across this entire like pink color box is V. If I'll consider that some nodes here, some nodes are there, N1, here one more node is there, N2, downside. This pink color box is connected between N1 and N2, where that same pink color box is connecting across the voltage V. That means this pink color box is experiencing a voltage of V. How much is that voltage V? Means that voltage V is going to be splitted into V1 plus V2 form. That is what the voltage division rule. So then how it is going to be split? Let us see that. So let me take this same diagram. So just in the next page, see here. Now let us see from the previous equations, we seen the V1 voltage, the total voltage across this green pink color box is V. That voltage going to be split into V1 and V2. That is what the voltage division rule. So how much is that V1 we would like to find. So can I write V1 is equal to I into R1. We already seen I expression previously. Can I write I as V by R equivalent? Here I is equal to V by R Eq. How much is R Eq? R1 plus R2. So V by R Eq into R1. So I'll tell you the generalized phenomena. Similarly, let us see how much is V2. So that is I into R2 which is equal to V by Req into R2. That means the total voltage across this pink color box, if I'll take in this way, in a simple way, this is R1, this is R2, and this entire thing is inside a box, whose voltage is V. See here, this is connected to V. Just I am showing only some portion of the network. These are connected between N1 and N2. Here we may have one more simple node, but no issue. We are not interested inside the box. Just we are seeing only external terminals of that box. So this box is connected across a voltage. How much will be its internal voltage? That is V1 and next is V2. That is what the voltage division rule, whose voltages are in this way. See that total voltage across the box into whichever branch voltage you need, that resistance divided by total series connected branch resistance. So voltage division rule, we can say Vn means n branch voltage. Here first branch, second branch, like that we said we may have n number of branches which are connected in series. If I want nth branch voltage, so I'll say the total voltage of what? Across the entire branch between N1 and N2. Between N1 and N2. Between N1 and N2. How much voltage you are going to apply? Into which branch voltage you need? That branch resistance. So required branch resistance. Which branch voltage we need? Nth branch voltage. So how much is that nth branch resistance? Is Rn divided by total equivalent resistance. This is the voltage division rule. This is the voltage division rule. Clear? So this we frequently use in all circuit analysis problems. So I will say here in this way that if I want second branch voltage, how much is the total voltage which I am applying across this entire series connected branch, into which branch voltage I need? Second branch. So that resistance divided by total resistance. Divided by total resistance. Req is the total resistance. What is this? Is the total resistance. Total resistance. Okay. Which is equal to total resistance. So total voltage across the entire branch into the corresponding branch resistance divided by total resistance. This is what the voltage division rule which we can utilize in solving the circuit analysis problems. Okay.